Hello and welcome to Forever Sports. And not quite the studio. Sod's Law, as soon as you leave the studio, the big news comes out. But some breaking news is that Mack Hansen has officially copped a ban for his comments about the match officials following Connacht's loss to Leinster back at the end of 2024. He has been given a 6-week ban. However, it's been reduced to 3 weeks, which is quite funny, actually, because if you look at red card, which is usually like tackles and stuff like that. He has to, a player has to attend tackle school, and that then gets reduced basically based on that. But he will have to go through an educational program, and that as a result will reduce his ban down to 3 weeks. So the big news is he will be available for Ireland's opener in the Six Nations. Probably not a coincidence, but yes, so be it as it may, he will be unavailable for Connacht for the next 3 games. The Connacht players themselves, well, the entire team is also going to have to go through a course or a bit of a video in terms of respecting the referees. And in terms of the reasoning for the reduction in ban, they said that it was the player felt genuine remorse. There was an apology, for example. Mack Hansen issued an apology saying that basically the emotions got the better of him, and that he's a heart and sleep type of person. And, in fair reflection, it wasn't exactly, the appropriate forum, which is a lot of rubbish. I mean, he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was saying. Whether you agree or not in terms of whether the criticism is justified, for example, you can't really say that, oh, no, I didn't actually really mean it, because he did. But it's an interesting one because, people were waiting to see what the punishment was going to be. Now, Rassi Ras was obviously copped a very big punishment. This a very much slap on the wrist. 3 games, he's back by the end of the month type of thing. But it is a ban. It is an action taken. So it is basically a bit of a precedent in terms of if other players are, or coaches in post-match interviews and press conferences, if they do make comments about the referee, there is now a precedent, especially in the URC, for example, for a ban and for disciplinary action. So it is always going to be a ban, I think. I think there's always going to have to be some sort of punishment, regardless of whether he's right or wrong, because it's about what does this lead to. And as I said, I think at the moment we are in a very interesting situation when it comes to officiating. I do think the officiating at the moment is subpar, but I think it's been made subpar due to the consistent law changes, for example, the consistent, change interpretation and stuff like that. I think there's far too much ambiguity in the laws themselves. So where to next? Well, it kind of means that players and coaches need to be very careful about what they say. But to be perfectly honest, though, for somebody who basically blatantly said that the referee was, counting against us, and they don't get decisions, for example, it happens all the time, and in his words, it's bullshit. 3 weeks is quite a short ban. So it'll be interesting to see, for example, where that sort of line gets drawn in the future and what sort of happens. But so the ban that we thought he was going to get has officially happened. What do you think? Is it too much? Is it very fair? Should he have gotten a ban at all? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. We'll do a bit more analysis about this when I'm not sitting in my car. But I just thought the breaking news, we'll try and get it out, and then we can get the discussion going and maybe try and analyze it a bit more a bit later. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Smash like on the video, subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll see you guys all soon.